Your mind is an escalator of the women who will not match up. You tape saviour to their breastplates and asked them to dance for you. I held your head every time they took a misstep. When you would shatter them in your hands because they were made of the wrong material, their seams were threaded with your hopes until you'd realise the texture was all wrong. You wanted anything other than the face of your father, but it was always his brow that stared back at you, the doorstep below the forehead that stopped you looking like your sisters, that made your mother count the days until you'd leave. You brought still images of him to life in that glass fragment second before you hit the mirror so hard you cracked your knuckles. I held them together for you as you deleted numbers from phone books, scratched out their names with a compass stolen from maths class, scratched their imperfections into toilet doors, that slag, as you snorted powder from the seat of that public toilet. Could have been sold by your father. You know this. You wouldn't know which fake name was his from the text messages outlining the latest weights. You said you just liked the taste of lemons, but you've been making maps from the pips when you thought no one was looking. Until the day he turned up at your doorstep. Shorter than you remembered. You had his escapism eyes, but not his snarl that twisted into the arm that threw your mother to the tiles, the one she'd learned to count as she did the minutes it took the police to arrive. And you, a man boy, wired tighter than any spring, whose intelligence had been thrust under the nose of wealthier boys and girls. He's so bright, but he seems distracted. He could achieve so much if he'd just do his homework. It is hard to engage when your home doesn't work in a nuclear format, but instead like a power plant. I know this. So I held your knuckles together for you like they were the knees of infants not formed yet, hoping to make a join through the gristle, hoping to cast the light of your bedroom lantern into the shapes left there, but your anger threw down towers like Lego bricks. With every spliff you burnt into your own skin as punishment, I watched you do this. Your lungs held a stopwatch, your stomach a sniper. I knew you then. And I'd hoped I would know you until the last sunrise, when our embers would question one another's decisions and say, wouldn't this have been easy? I did not know I would see the ships of Albert Dock sink into your eyes, the stench of the dock road lower into your mouth to watch you piece together the mirror and cry into an image not dissimilar to your father. The first time you kissed me, I tasted violence on your lips and knew I had sheltered an assassination. Thank you.
Nighttime creatures of habit, we'd waste our days indoors, occasionally braving the pre-dusk sunlight. We would take lazy hikes through the hazy city we were shy to call home. These days, as scruffy, lame little foxes, will prove hard to better. But we were too long scrabbling at the bins for scraps. You deserved more than this. But it wasn't this. I didn't need to kill fresh chickens to make you happy. Simply make you feel beautiful and safe. The only times I felt safe was with your scent in my nostrils, my face buried beneath your fur, nestled tightly in your slender neck, here, and nowhere else have I ever felt calm and at peace. But this fox is anything but at peace. My bite matches my bark, and when barks became screams one too many times, you limped from my side into the paws of another that you hoped could make you happy and offer you all the things that I could only ever have dreamt of. Braver, stronger than I, he tended your wounds. You now walk upright and with purpose, a bright ruby woo smile upon those dicky bow lips that I still long so much to kiss.
Doctor forgot to look up. I've been talking for 3 minutes. He's clearly overworked and underfucked. Doctor forgot to give me more time today. Printed off my script and sent me on my way. Doctor forgot to ask if I'm an addict, or what I eat, or how much I sleep. Forgot to check if SSRIs are right for me. Truth is, I'm unstable. That's why I came here in the first place. Can't keep my head straight and lose myself for days and days, and when I come back, the daze is thick and gaze flickers like a tick on a street dog. But doctor thinks it's best I take these meds every day at 8 a.m. and if I forget, well, that's not worth thinking of. Well, Doc, I forgot. I was too busy trying to hitch a ride back from some distant parking lot. See, my mind drives off and ditches me wherever the hell it wants, and I end up lost. Nowhere near my medication at 8 o'clock. Doctor, 95% of my serotonin is in my gut, so why do you give me these tablets that put chemicals in my brain? Doctor, I feel worse than when I came. Itching all over my body. Took a lighter to my skin to catch a break. Now I've got the shakes. Thoughts race like a dirt bike crashing through the sky. Doctor doesn't know I still want to die or kill someone else. 'Cause he's been 5 years on these pills and he hasn't asked me about myself. Doctor, when I talk, why do you talk over me? I'm trying to explain that things aren't good and I need more than a plaster over the wounds of my disease. Doctor, why did you give me a suicide kit? The trip to end all trips. Isn't your job to help me survive? To help me outlive my lasting lie, which tells me every day I've one more day until I die? Do you know how it feels to be convinced you're going? To love so hard yet never enough, for the fear is always overflowing. Doctor, do you care that the love of all my lives has left me? I'm in a fit of paranoia and dysfunctioning sexually. My memory box is more of a motorway. A place that sentimentality passes on its way out of my gates. Doctor, I'm angry and afraid. I feel like I'm talking to myself. But, hey, some things never change.